Hey, hello everybody. It's your girl Kwaksy. Yes, if you, I hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yep, on today's show we're talking about what we always talk about. So, if you're a new supporter, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. But if you are an OG to this channel, thank you so much for your support. So right now, like seriously, I'm here in studio on my own. Yes, it is Heritage Day. It's Heritage Day, so we had like Heritage Day special energy here on the show. So yeah, but we're doing that. So we have an amazing interviews on tonight's show. So we're gonna be dealing with that. Yeah. As you can see, a lot of people are here and they're here celebrating the eating. You chin betuna. Nami ndifuna ukutya. Wangibona. And that was the sounds of Casting Your Vest with Good for That. And before that, we had Beyonce with 7-Eleven. And of course, we kicks out the triple hit of the day with Caesar the Weekend. And of course, Mr. Travis Scott with Power is Power. And definitely, Power is Power here on the Golden Express. I hope you are enjoying your Heritage Day, Heritage Month, and of course, enjoying the rest of the day. I hope you are doing something amazing this Heritage Day. But right now, you're listening to DRR 105.1. It is your girl Kwaksy, and I'll be keeping you entertained for the next 3 hours. You know what? I'm taking you through from 7 to 10 p.m. this evening. You know, the time is just 14 minutes after 7 o'clock on the 24th of September. I hope everybody's having a good day. But right now, let's get back to the music because this is what this show is all about. But don't you worry because we've got a jam-packed show. So right now, sit tight and enjoy your golden seats because this is about to be the golden hour. Right now, let's get us shugusha with the song by TNS with My Darling. And that was the sounds of Mendoza with Inkalagata, the late Mendoza with Inkalagata. He was definitely a legend. And oh my word, before that we had Arona Chupa, Little Sis Nora with Lima in my living room. Well, there's nothing here in my living room, but hey, we did get a sounds of Shawn Mendes with Stitches, and of course TNS with My Darling. I hope you are still having an amazing day this Heritage Day. You know, the time is just 31 minutes after 7 o'clock on the 24th of September. Yeah, on your favorite radio station. This is DYR 105.1. And I go by the name of Kwaksy, and I'll be taking you through from 7 to 10 p.m. at this amazing Heritage Day. So you know our number, it is 061-891-5368. So I want you to send us a text or better yet a voice note and tell us what were you doing on this very Heritage Day? What were your plans? What did you do? It's just send us pictures. You can send us pictures and show us what you were wearing and how did you celebrate your Heritage Day. So the number it is 061-891-5368. You know, if you tell me what you did, I might tell you what I did. You know what's up. And that's the sounds of Kelani with You Know What's Up. It is DYR 105.1. Welcome to it.
This used to be my favorite time of the morning. Text you like a morning. Spend the day we ain't spoken. All underneath feels frozen. How could you let it go like that? How come it always goes like that? Wondering where I mess up at. To always go through it, always go through this. Why I gotta beg to be chosen over your vices, over your liquor.
Let's go dance. Eh, 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 eh. Eh. I like how I don't know how to dance, but I'm like dancing, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people on these videos are like, oh girl, this girl is crazy. She talking to herself, but hey. Eh. I'm not afraid to have fun on myself. Hey. Hey.
Tryna bust a nut, tryna kick somebody, tryna tool, tryna fill my cup, tryna live it up, put some hundreds on it, got out the club. Yeah, lap dance for the first date. Better throw a few bands, that's good bass. It's okay if you work late, we can still party like it's your birthday. We can still party hard in your birthday suit, like at the park, like my name Babe Ruth. Shawty, she just wanna tip, I just wanna see a strip. If you like you lucky, shawty, you might get rich. Have our own cake, our own place, our own gas, no roll when we in the bed, she like the tell her friend join in both ways. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on the pole, don't make you. I don't mind when you're working for free. If you leave with me, you gotta make that money, 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 money. 'Cause I'm
I also don't mind you joining the Golden Express on Diwa 105.1. And that was the sounds of Asha featuring Juicy Day. Juicy J. Look at me. Like featuring Juicy J with I Don't Mind. Before that we had Trey Songs featuring Nicki Minaj with Touching and Loving. If you just joined us, you are listening to DYR 105.1. It is the your music, your station, and your host today, it is Kwaksy, taking you through to 10 o'clock this very beautiful evening. Well, you know we are celebrating Heritage Month. It is Heritage Day today because it is the 24th of September. And if you want to know the time, it is 9 minutes after 8 o'clock. I hope you are having an amazing day, chilling on your golden seat tonight because you know what? On today's show, we all it is Thursdays and we are celebrating our beautiful women. And to help us celebrate that, we have an amazing person on the line with us who's going to be talking with us because we are talking about gender-based violence because Thursdays are always for women here on the Golden Express. And with that said, let us get our beautiful guest on the line with us to chat with us. Hi, Asanda, how you doing? I'm good. Welcome to DYR. Man, thank you for being here. How are you doing? And how are you celebrating your Heritage Day? Yeah. Did you guys, you were saying? Well, we actually relaxing, watching TV like a telenovelas, and of course we did eat some, some traditional food. Like, what do you guys eat as the traditional main course of the food today? Oh my word, girl! Can you imagine? I had the same thing, but we also had it with Ingishi. Oh my word, like sis, I feel like your family and my family were in the same, trends of mind because we're actually having almost a similar type of food. Oh man. So like Cece, we're talking about like I just want you to introduce yourself to every single person who's listening right now. Mm. Oh wow, yeah. Oh wow, that's amazing. So you're a Devonite by heart. Big ups to that. So like on today's show, you know, on the Golden Express how we do it. We always celebrate our beautiful women here on the Golden Express. And on today's show, we're talking about a very touching situation that is happening to all of us here in South Africa right now. We're talking about gender-based violence. But on today's show, I know people are gonna say gender-based violence is always it's male and female. But on this show, on today's show, we are basing the gender-based violence on our women. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be focusing on this part of gender-based violence. So what do you think is gender-based violence? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. You know, you were saying about something when it hits home, like how we actually don't take things seriously until it actually happens to you or it happens to people around you. Like, can you please elaborate more on that? Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Mm. 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 Yeah. Mm, I'm so sorry about that, Asanda. Like as you said, like sometimes as you said, we shouldn't let it define us, but you know, to just keep on living. Because I feel like, you know, when a person does that to you, like that person takes away something from you, you know. Mm, Yeah. Mm. Like, yeah. 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 Yeah, that is so true. Right now, Asanda, please stay on the line because we just have to get in some music and then come back to you. Please don't drop your call, ne? Okay, cool. So that on the line, it was Asanda, and as you all know, guys, as she said, do not let it define you. So we're gonna get back with Asanda, but right now let's get back to the music. This is the sounds of Rihanna with 4 5 seconds. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm, it's so true. Like, I wanna ask you, like, how has, like talking about it, helped you heal? Yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm. That is so true. And like with these type of situations, like we never know until we actually talk about it. Cause I feel like talking about what we went through is not only gonna help me heal, but it's gonna help the next person heal. Cause as you said, some like at first it was hard for you to talk about what happened to you, but you found the strength in God to actually help you heal. So, like, I want to talk about what is happening right now in South Africa. Do you think, you know, we as people are actually what are we actually doing enough to help? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. 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 True. Mm. So like so do you think the way we as women wear is what is making people want to assault us like sexually? Cause yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. Like especially what you said. We as mothers, we as sisters, we as brothers, we as fathers in this nation, we need to teach our younger generation how to actually treat a woman, how to, as you said, no means no, like how to actually, because I feel like these things, what I'm doing, it's what I see happening at my own home. What everybody does is what they see happening in their own home. So I feel like if we as parents actually teach our younger generations, to how to act, how to do a certain type of things, I feel like that is what is gonna make this nation better. Because I feel like, as you said, like it has been happening. Women have been abused. A lot of, yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Mm, yeah. 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 There's. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, like that's so definitely true. As you said, like firstly, we as we as human beings, we first change the people around us, and then we change everybody else. Yeah, it's so true. But right now, can we just get back to the music and then think about the next step that we're gonna say, the next words that are gonna escape our mouths? Please do not drop the call. We're still coming back. We still have to, yeah. Asan, you still on the line? Okay, cool. So please don't drop the call. We're still here with you, and it's still DOR 105.1 with Asanda. So we gotta get back to the music, and then we're gonna come back and talk with Asanda once more. All right, guys, let's get back to the promised land with Uyanga. It is the sounds of Yanga with Promised Land.
Nobody's perfect. Why do we try so hard to feel worthy?
Mm.
Everybody got their scar. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. Now you keep on breathing.
And that was the sounds of Ariana Grande with Breathing. Before that, we had the sounds of Beyonce with Die With You. And of course, the sounds of Yanga with Promised Land, featuring Amanda Black and Soweto Gospel Choir. The time just now is just 49 minutes after 8 o'clock on the 24th of September. As you all know, on this Thursday, look at me going back in time. On this Thursday, we are celebrating all of our beautiful women here on the Golden Express on DOR 105.1. If you just join us, this is our number 0618915368. Please do text us or send us a VN. It is 0618915368. I am your girl Kwaksy, still taking you through to 10 p.m. this evening. And we still have Asanda on the line. We're still talking to Asanda here on DOR 105.1. It is your girl Quarks. And if you know our number, just send us a text or a VN or anything that you want to send us. The number it is 0618915368. Asanda, you still there? Okay, cool. So I hope you're still okay. We still got another, like a bit of 10 minutes to go through. Yeah. Yeah, we're still here. So we're talking about what us as a nation is actually doing about this situation. Cause you know what happens is that as what like people talk about it, but after some time they actually forget Kutina, this is yeah Kutina, it's actually happening. Cause just because people are not talking about it or actually posting about it on social media, it doesn't mean that it's still not happening around us. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Mm. That's definitely true because, like, seriously, we like nobody can tell us what to do with our bodies. Nobody can do because it's our bodies and nobody else's. And if I do not feel comfortable in any certain way, do not add on that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, yeah. And it's so true, as I said, like seriously, as much as like again talking about social media and what's happening around us, like seriously, social media is good, to let us to keep us informed of what's happening around us. But at the end of the day, we should always look at the bigger picture. Because, like, seriously, you know what happens with social media? Something is gonna trend right now, and then it's gonna stop trending. But just because it stopped trending, it doesn't mean it's not happening. We should always have that in mind. Like, seriously, just because people are like it's not being posted like about what's happening to our sisters, our moms, us, like our friends around us, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. And we should always be there to actually like help each other out. Because, like, seriously, just because it's not happening to me or happening to a person around me, it doesn't mean it's not happening, and it doesn't mean I should not care. I should always care. You know what yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So true. Like let's talk about the person who's actually going through this situation for the first time and they do not know what to do. Like, how can you help them to actually get to a space where they're like I'm okay with my life. I want to get through this. I don't want this to define me. How do you help a person? Yeah. 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 Mm. And I feel like talking to people also helps. Cause like keeping it bottled in, it does not do you any good. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like Asande, how do you also as a person get through over this point? Because I like mhlambe talking about is people might be judging you. Yeah, 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 Mm. Yeah. Mm. Wow. It, that's the thing. It gets better and like yeah. Yeah. Mm. Wise words, Asante. Like, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story here on DRR 105.1. Like, I'm sure, man, thank you so much for being here. I'm sure, definitely, like, seriously, I cannot wait for that day. Yeah, definitely, I was about to ask you that. Send a shout out to anybody here. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Asante, for joining us. And as you said, people can get a hold of you on Instagram and, of course, Facebook. Can you please repeat your Insta handle so that people can hear? Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Asante. Like your story was powerful, and I'm sure to the person who's listening, got to learn something to grow together. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Yeah. Thank you so much, Asanda. Have a beautiful night and happy Heritage Day to you. And please never stop telling your story because nobody can tell it better than you can. Oh, thank you so much, Asa. Anytime, girl, anytime. This show is dedicated to our beautiful woman. So thank you so much for reaching out and, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Bye, Asanda. Oh my word, that was an amazing woman, a strong woman. As you said, nobody can tell your story the way that you would tell it. And with that said, let's get back to the music. And that is the sounds of Tierra Wake featuring Beyonce with My Power. You know what, woman? Your power is your power. Nobody can take your power away from you. Okay, so we finished the first interview. We're talking with Asanda, like a very strong woman, like Sisi. Like it takes courage to actually, to actually open yourself out to a lot of people who are actually listening to you. So, like Sisi Asanda, thank you so much for sharing, for coming to DRR, sharing your story. You are the future, and we need people, like seriously, nobody can tell your story better than you can tell your story, man. And that was the sounds of Liquid Deep featuring Gregor Salto, which means rise again. And that is so true. We do rise again, and we rise. They try to put us down, but we do rise again. And of course, before that, we had the sounds of Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B with Girls Like You. And yes, definitely girls like you. The time is just 21 minutes after 9 o'clock on the 24th of September. I did tell you guys that we have an amazing person here with us and we are going to talk with her. So let me just get her through so that she can actually introduce herself. If you just joined us, you are listening to our 105.1, your music, your station, and this is Kwaksy, still taking you through to 10 o'clock. It is the Golden Express, and please sit tight on your golden seat and let the show mesmerize you, because on today it's Thursday and we are celebrating our women, and we also are celebrating our heritage, our culture and every single thing. So let me get our guest on the line and let her introduce herself. How are you, Precious? How are you doing? I'm good. Can you please introduce yourself to our listeners? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, so as you all know, I told you that on Thursdays we're celebrating women here on the Golden Space, and like I saw your post on Twitter, which actually touched me. Like where you were talking about how like your article got declined because of what you wrote in it. So we want to know more about that. Yeah, 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 yeah. My word. Like seriously, um why do you feel they would say something like that? Mm, yeah. Cause like seriously, oh, continue. Yeah. 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 Mm. Like for a person to say like like things that are actually happening to our people out there as not interesting, I don't feel like it's a good thing to say, because like seriously, just because people are not posting about it and it's a good thing, like social media like hype and stuff, just because it's not happening like that, it doesn't mean it's not real, and it doesn't mean that it does not affect us. So like seriously, I feel your pain. But see, like how did you react to that when they said the talking about what happens to people, like gender-based violence, like the conflicts? How did that make you feel when they told you whatever your platform, what you wanted to focus on, gender-based violence, it's not interesting? How did that make you feel? Yeah.
I should do more. I should reach the social media platforms are where I could reach more and more
Yeah.
people because there are more and more. Since I've opened this foundation, there are many people who keep on DMing me saying, also, I was going to talk about the sexual abuse that I was in, but
Yeah.
now I was brave enough to tell my parents. I was brave enough to go to the police station.
Mm.
So that didn't really bring me down or my foundation back then. It motivated me that I should do more.
Mm. Yeah. Like definitely, definitely. Like seriously, so since you've actually put this on social media, what has happened?
I got a lot of people who wanted help,
Yeah.
and I actually helped them with the help of psychologists and counseling from Save the Children. And I also got people who want to interview people who are interested in helping me spread the word.
Yeah.
People who are interested in helping me also publish my article because tomorrow I'll be meeting with another journalist from Issue, but then Mangaung Issue. He
Mm.
said yeah, he was really sad when I told him about this, and then he said we should meet tomorrow. He wants to publish this article.
Mm, and this is definitely amazing news, Poncho. Cause like when we talk about these things, cause like as you said, sometimes it's so hard to actually go out there and talk about whatever it is that happened to me, and for people to say that your story does not matter, it it just breaks you. And for to get people who actually are like that and acting like that is so not nice, because here like we have to actually help each other, because like it takes courage to actually come out and speak out, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
mm. But right now, like seriously, I feel like let's get back to the music, and we're gonna continue this conversation after this. Please don't drop the line, ne?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, please stay on the line.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right now, let's get back to the music, and then we're gonna get back to talking with Precious Poncho. And that's the sound of La Mamba with Crossfire.